In a major decision, U.S. President Donald Trump has halted various asylum decisions as the legal migration crackdown intensifies further. The decision comes days after the administration moved to tighten legal immigration reviews following last week's shooting of two National Guard members in Washington, D.C. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt informed that all asylum adjudications have been paused as of now, and that special immigrant visas, which many Afghans used to enter the country under the Biden administration, have also now been halted. In a sharp attack, she blamed the previous Joe Biden administration, saying harshly that the Biden administration was responsible for the original sin.
Two Afghan nationals were given legal status by the Biden administration as well, who were arrested and prosecuted for plotting a terrorist attack in Oklahoma just before Election Day in 2024. We all remember that. They possessed hundreds of rounds of ammunition and had pledged their allegiance to ISIS. There was also an Afghan national who was on the terror watch list who was apprehended by Border Patrol in 2024, but then he was released into our country by the Biden administration. Again, let's just highlight the absurdity of that. Border Patrol apprehended a terrorist, and then the Biden administration, because of their lax policies, still allowed him to come into the United States of America. I think everyone in this room, whether you want to admit it or not, does not want that individual living alongside you in your American neighborhood. Two Afghan nationals were given legal status.
She added that the Trump administration has done more to limit migration, both illegal and legal, than any administration has done in history.
We are also now pausing all asylum adjudications for additional vetting as well. And so additional actions I don't have to read out for you today, but I would just remark that the president has made tremendous progress on this front. And it's so crucial that we not only secure the borders, which the president did in record time. We have zero illegal aliens entering into the country month after month, but we also are taking a look at those who are already in the interior of our country and removing them if they are here illegally, and also taking a look at these visas. Again, having a visa in the United States is not a right, it is a privilege. And the Secretary of State, if you are deemed contrary to our country's foreign national interests, has the right to revoke that privilege.
Now remember, the suspect in the recent incident was identified as Afghan national Rahmanullah Lakanwal, who has been charged with first-degree murder. He was granted asylum earlier this year after coming to the U.S. under a Biden-era program that facilitated temporary legal status for individuals who had worked with the U.S. military in Afghanistan.
Looks like two national
have paused all asylum adjudications, and then of course the special immigrant visas, which we know many Afghans utilize to come into the country under the Biden administration, have also now been paused. And I would just point out one more time that the Biden administration was responsible for the original sin that led to this tragic killing last week, the botched withdrawal from Afghanistan. He was responsible for Operation Allies Welcome, which is something that this White House and the people behind this podium in the last administration fully and wholeheartedly embraced. And they assured the American people there would be no risk or no harm to them. And as I just laid out for you in those many examples, that unfortunately and tragically has not turned out to be the truth. Just ask the families of these two brave National Guardsmen, one who is no longer with us and one who continues to fight for his life. So I know the president is wholeheartedly focused on this effort, and I think unfortunately these events do remind us why it's so important that the president's mass deportation operation continues.